Today I'd like to do something a little different and ask you, the viewers, to share some myths about fasting. I like to call this one, To Eat or Not to Eat.
I'd really like to fast, but I have health issues and I have to eat.
Actually, in Daniel 10, it says by just giving up some food items, Daniel was able to see great things happen. It's all about the heart. God sees what sacrifice you can give.
I always assumed that fasting was for important people, like pastors.
In Mark 2:28, it says, the disciples of John the Baptist and the Pharisees were fasting. Some people came and asked Jesus, "How is it that their disciples are fasting, but yours are not?" Jesus answered, "How can the guests of the bridegroom fast while he is with them? But the time will come when the bridegroom will be taken from them, and then they will fast." So, it looks like anyone who considers themselves a disciple of Christ should fast. If they want to know God more, it's a biblical thing to do.
A friend of mine did that Daniel fast once. He said it was a lot of work. He had to read all the labels to see what was in it. Things like sugar. Hello, there's sugar in everything.
Again, it's all about the heart. He'd rather have us concentrating on reading the Word and praying rather than reading labels. In Chronicles 28:9, it says, "Acknowledge God and serve Him with wholehearted devotion and a willing mind, for the Lord searches every heart and understands every motive behind the thoughts. If you seek Him, He will be found by you." That is what fasting is all about, seeking Him.
I was told that after a fast, God would give me what I was praying for. But after it was done, nothing happened. It kind of felt like a waste of time.
We all know that God doesn't do things on our timetable. 2 Peter 3:8 says, "But do not forget this one thing, dear friends. With the Lord, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is like a day. The Lord is not slow in keeping His promises, as some understand slowness." Besides, God is more concerned about spiritual growth than granting wishes. Fasting is about quieting down life and humbling ourselves before God. So I think it's pretty clear that these arguments really aren't valid. There is no reason why we shouldn't be fasting. Myth busted.